Yo, what up, what up? This is your favorite DJ Cali Pride, live from Mother Nature. And I'm here to present to you the Ghettonome show. And as usual, we are not AI. We are not artificially intelligent. We are naturally intelligent. We are an I. And we are guided by God's algorithms. Because this is the best way for us to survive to this madness. Talk about madness. I got one for you today. You know, most of the time, I think everybody in this life, they met people who always criticize them for anything. In your life, you will find a lot of people who's gonna tell you that what you're doing is not good. It's not that good. And I'm not saying that nobody should criticize you. But let me tell you something. You will have about 80% of people in your life who are going to criticize you. They're going to criticize you just because they got jealousy inside. And you will have the other part, 20% of good people who are going to criticize you. But what they are saying could help you, really, could help you. And it's on you to select what is good and what is bad for you. Most of the people, they're gonna do it against you, the 80%. It's just because they hate the feeling that you are stepping further and they don't want you to leave them behind. If they are in front of you, they are happy. But if they feel like you step in further, it's not okay. They don't like it. So this is the reason most of the time people, they criticize you. And most of the time when they criticize you, it's just because they want to rattle you. They just want to destabilize you. They just want to shake you. And it's on you to make your own reality, to know that I'm not gonna be shaken by this guy, by what he said, by what he said. So it's on you, because everything is in your head. Everything is in your mind. This guy is saying some bad things, bullshit about you, about what you have and everything, about what you did. He just want to destabilize you. But if in your mind you let this guy get inside of your mind, you will feel bad about what you did, about your decision. And this is the moment that your plan will fall off. And I got two examples in my life. When I was very young, almost a teenager, and I used to play with my friends, and I love basketball a lot. And I still remember when I was playing basketball, so many of my friends, they used to call me fat. They used to call me fat. And every time we played, they took me like they call me Shaquille O'Neal. And so many times as they calling me fat, and I truly believe, because when you were a teenager, you believe in everything. And I started to believe that I was really fat. You know, I was really fat. And at the moment in my life, I was wishing to be just like them. Yeah, I was wishing to be just like them. Because when I saw them calling me fat, I say maybe there is something wrong because I'm the only one that they call fat. And then 20 years later, I just look back at the photos that I made, that people made for me at that period of time. And I just realized, man, I was not fat. I was not fat. What the? At that moment, I could not understand. Because from a few days earlier, I just saw the photos and I'd say, man, I wasn't fat. I was a normal dude. Why they call me fat? And then I realized that most of the people around me, 99% of people around me, they weren't in good shape as me. Yeah, they were all skinny guys, and they never felt comfortable around me because I was not skinny. I was not skinny. I was a normal dude because I had more muscle than them. I was a little bit bigger than them, but I wasn't fat. And these guys, because they were all skinny, they didn't like it because I was different. And most of the time in your life, it's just because people, they saw you are very different. And when they saw that you are very different, they are the one calling you names because you are different. Yeah, something different make them feel uncomfortable. This is okay. But when you were young, you never see it like this. And this is the moment I just understand. I say, man, I wasn't fat, but these guys called me fat, and I was so frustrated by it. I just want to be just like them. While I was perfect. The second example that I have for you. One day I was working in a job, and I didn't have a car for a year. Because my first car was wrecked, and I have to buy another car, but I didn't have enough money at that period of time. So I spent 1 year without a car. And I suffer a lot because so many times when there is rainy days, when there is snowy days, you just have to walk, and this is not okay, but I spent 1 year without a car. And all of a sudden I just find a nice car and I bought that car, and these guys in my job, my colleagues, I tell them, yeah, I got a new car, and I show them the car, and they saw it. They said, whoa, that's beautiful. They love it. They at the very beginning, they showed me that, oh man, that's a great car. That's beautiful. And then after that, I had a man. We used to discuss about cars, and all of a sudden, he started to mock me on my car, like saying that this is like a swap engine, and this is not a real BMW, and because he's saying like the purest BMWs drivers, they don't take that car as a pure BMW because this is another engine they put in it and everything. And he started mocking me about my car day after day, every week. He got something to say about me, and he's just laughing. And at a period of time, so many guys, who were, I was friend with, when they heard him every day saying the same thing, they come up to me and say, why he's acting like that? And I said, I don't know. And he kept saying, and because, and the worst is that at that period of time, my car had a problem, and I didn't know how to fix it. And he said, oh, you see, I told you, if it was a real BMW, you would have, it would never have that kind of problem. You just buy a fake BMW and all this stuff. Okay. And then I took time, and when all of a sudden I just say I would never tell him about my car anymore. And every time he came to me and said, "Oh, everything is okay," I said, "Yeah, everything is okay," even if not. I never tell him, and I never give him any updates about my car. And then after 1 or 2 years, I still have my car. I still taking care of my car and everything. And this guy came up to me and he saw me like I bought me a new tires and a rear. And he said, "Oh man, I love these tires. They are very beautiful." And he said, "I love people who just taking care of your car, of their cars. Everything is okay with your car?" I said, "Yeah, everything is okay." And he said, "Oh, okay, cool. You know what? If you want to sell it, I'm ready to buy it. You can give me any price. I can buy it because right now I don't have a car because he didn't have a car at that time because his car had problems, so he had to come with a bicycle. And this guy came up to me, with no shame. He came up to me and said, "You know what? If you want to sell your car, I'm ready to buy it. You can give me any price. I'm gonna take it." and I said, "Oh, okay. No, I love my car. I will keep it." He said, "Are you sure? Because you say that he had problems, that you're ready to sell it and everything." And I said, "Yeah, that was at the very beginning, but right now I'm gonna keep it because I love it." "Oh, okay. Yeah, it's really nice, the nice color and everything. I love it, the style and everything. It's a sporty car. I love it. But if you change your mind, I'm gonna buy it." Can you imagine? That man 1 year before, he was criticizing, he was mocking my car because it was a fake BMW and all this stuff. And all of a sudden, he's ready to buy it. And then I realized that he was mocking me because he couldn't accept that I could buy me a beautiful car. He couldn't accept it. So the only solution for him is just to mock me. And then after that, he could come back and say, "Oh, if you want to sell it, I'm going to buy it." This is crazy. And this is for 80% of people in your life. This will be like that. People will criticize you because they can't stand you having a beautiful thing. They can't stand you living a good life. So they were trying to do everything to destabilize you because they can stand it. So you have to be the one who will be more clever than everybody. You have to be with the NI. At the moment you start being with the NI, when people saying things to you, you tend to take your time, take a breath, a deep breath, and then let it go. Let it slide on your back and then move on. Everything that somebody's saying over you, you just let it go. Never let it stay in your mind, because these people, they are attacking you because they want you to react. They just want your reaction. They just want you to feel bad, because every time you're feeling bad, they are feeling okay. Most of the people in your life will be like this, ladies and gentlemen. Most of the people. So it's on you to do what you got to do to face these people. Never listen to 80% of people who are criticizing you, because they just can't stand you as their friend or colleague, who just step up. They don't like it. They just want to see you at the same level or down. So this is all I have for you for this episode. And I hope you understand my words. And I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.